Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Right to the air is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Castro. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
70 Timberwolves, cut 19, cut 19, 19 Lions. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You talk about this Washington defense. Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
With the lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
60 Maverick. Let's go.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Cowboy defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 8. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington! the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. And a nice play there from the new pickup, signed just this past week to help fortify this defense.
He truly is the definition of an impact player. Surprise, surprise that it took this long for someone to pick him up.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Deputy! Cougar 19! Panther 60! Panther 60!
Daniels looking to throw. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
A short throw to Ingram. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
32. Set. Solo left Zion. Out.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
19 tight, 19, ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Daniels, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Loose inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Nothing fancy there. A little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Solo left side. Hey.
Tua going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when broadcasting games, what we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Dragon 60.
Here's Daniels. That is caught by Lamb.
It's a gain of 23 yards. Cowboys, first down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Cowboy 80, 60, tap 60, tap 60.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
70 Timberwolf, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, Mustang 19.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Now Tua. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
And Tua's going to change things up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
You're right here. All right, fellas.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Go ahead. Hey. Out.
Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. But a pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready? 20, TX. Corner, long.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
2nd and 13. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. Cross 60. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this goal.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And he is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, go ahead. 21G. Hey, 21 TA. Turbo 1, high.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
21 more yards. That's another Washington first
Going
down.
to the air, Tagovailoa. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
First down.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco from a yard out. And the Commanders get a bit closer.
But CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up.
70 Timberwolves. 70 range. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. He finds his man complete. That's Soto. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Cowboy 19 Wyatt. 79 Cup 19. Cup, go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ready? Buffalo AC. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And his throw is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
19, 18,
Daniels looking to throw. Finds Pickens out right.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Dallas.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 range. 18. 5 here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Left side to Lamb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
20, TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
All right.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Hey. Let's go. Hey.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. And no sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it.
Big team. Solo left Zion. Corner, long. Hey, 21 TX. Watch it, Oscar.
Tua on 4th down.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Tua sets up to pass it.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Commander's first.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First and
Now Tua going to change the play.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Washington Commanders first.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Commanders 26.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again.
And now off to the races down the right side. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 74 yards. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Commanders 26.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. A short throw to Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go ahead.
Now Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lane. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Watch it, Oscar.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Down Commanders. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know, I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second and 9.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Steady.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now. Got you lying.
Here's Daniels. He finds his man complete. That's Soto. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Pass the 60. Go.
To throw is Daniels. Gets this into the hands of Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Solo left Zion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
That's a 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield, it's Lane. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tua. And he will find his man Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Caught on the slant. And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Yard gain on the play. That's another.
Pacheco will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
The two are going to try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And it's not over yet as they're back within 2 scores. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Crack all 80. Go.
On 1st down, it's Blue to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Hey.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Daniels, 26 yards. And the Cowboys look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And a Commander's 1st down.
Back to throw again. A short throw to Ingram. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Commander's 1st.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Tua. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
44. Ready.
Tua going to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And a Washington 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
It's now 3rd and goal.